Hello everyone, I am Sankaran, son of Karthikeyan, number matrix 06D8023F1095. Today I will present case 5 which involves an ethical problem faced by a professional accountant. In this case, the accountant's team discovered serious design and manufacturing issues in project A, causing a 3-month delay and extra cost of 7 to 10 million Malaysian ringgit. A formal report is being prepared to confirm these findings. However, the problems arise when the finance director requests informations, but the regional director had already given the board much lower and inaccurate figures, creating pressure to hide the truth. The key ethical principles involved are integrity, objectivity, and professional behavior and professional competence. The accountant must decide whether to protect the relationship with the regional director or provide honest and accurate information to the board. It is important because misleading information can harm the organization financial decision, especially since the company is already facing in financial difficulty. I'll be presenting the ethical problem identified in case 5. The key ethical issue in this case is that the regional director provided false and misleading information to the financial director, the board, about project A. In reality, the project is facing an additional cost of 7 to 10 million Malaysian ringgit and a 3-month delay, but the director reported a much lower figure of only 4 to 5 million Malaysian ringgit with a shorter delay. This creates a serious conflict between telling the truth and maintaining a good professional relationship. As an accountant, our responsibility is always to ensure honesty and accuracy in any information shared. In this situation, the board relies heavily on the information given to make important decisions for the company's financial future. If the truth is hidden, it affects the integrity, objectivity, and professional behavior. These three core ethical principles that we must uphold. In summary, the case highlights the importance of being transparent and truthful even when the truth may damage relationship or cause discomfort. Ethical behavior must be always comes first. I will present the affected parties in this case. Firstly, the accountant and the consultant team are affected because of their professional reputation and integrity could be questioned if this issue is not handled responsibly and ethically. Secondly, the regional director is involved as their trust and credibility may be damaged once others realize that the information shared with the finance directors and the board was incomplete and misleading. Thirdly, finance director and the main board are affected because they depend on accurate information to make major business decisions. If they rely on incorrect information, their decision may worsen the company's financial situation. Fourth, shareholder, investor, and creditor will also be affected. Their confidence and financial interest could be harmed if the true impact of the project A is not revealed early, especially since the company is already facing financial rumor with the bank. Lastly, the employees of the company are impacted as well. If the project problem lead to financial losses, it may affect the job security, employees' morale, and the overall stability of the workplace. In short, this ethical issue does not only affect one person, it has serious consequences for many groups connected to the company. Now I will present the possible solution to address the ethical issues in this case. The first solution is to do nothing and wait for the financial report. This means continuing with the work as planned and only presenting the findings once the full report is complete. While this avoids sharing incomplete information, it may delay the board from taking early actions during a critical time. The second solution is to discuss the issue privately with the regional director. This involves speaking directly to the director about the inaccurate information that was shared with the financial director and encouraging them to correct it. This approach gives the director a chance to fix their mistakes, but it depends on whether they are willing to be honest with the board. The third solution is to providing a preliminary but accurate finding to the finance director. In the solution, the accountant informs the finance director that early results show a bigger delay and higher cost than what was reported, while clearly stating that the final report is still in progress. This supports transparency and allows the board to prepare early based on more realistic information. The fourth solution is to seek guidance from a senior partner or the firm ethics committee. This involves consulting a more experienced professional or the ethics committee within the firm to get a proper advice on the ethical and professional responsibilities before taking any further actions. This solution helps to ensure that the next steps taken follow professional standard and protect both the accountant and the firms from any ethical breaches. The fifth solution is to prepare and submit an interim report to the finance director or the board. This means producing a short and verified report that summarizes the key findings so far. The purpose of this interim report is to make sure the board receives accurate and timely information to support immediate decision making, especially since the company may be facing financial pressure. In conclusion, each solution has its own benefits, but it's the best choice should be protect integrity, transparency, and the public interest. Next, I am going to present 5 possible actions we can take to address the issue of inaccurate information shared with the finance director. Each option has its advantages and disadvantages. Option 1, do nothing and wait for the final report. This option means we continue working and only present the full findings once the report is completed. The pros are that it maintains confidentiality and avoids sharing incomplete information. It's also prevent any immediate conflict with the regional director. However, the cons are serious. The board may continue relying on misleading figures which can lead to poor decision. It may also appear that we are supporting the misrepresentation which affects integrity. Option 2, inform only the regional directors of the concern. In this option, we speak privately to the regional director about this issue. The pros are that it respects the reporting line and help maintain a good professional relationship. It also gives the regional director the chance to correct the mistakes voluntarily. But the cons are that the director may still choose not to correct the information, and this option does not guarantee that the board will receive accurate information in time. Option 3, provide preliminary but accurate information to the finance director. This option involves sharing early result with the finance director while clarifying that the report is still in progress. The pros include allowing leadership to prepare early for the financial impacts and take actions. It also promotes honesty, transparency, and ethical decision making. However, the cons are that it may create tension with the regional directors and could be seen as bypassing authority if not communicated carefully. Option 4, seek guidance from a senior partner or the ethics committee. This option involves asking a senior partner or the firm's ethics committee for advice before acting. The pros are that it ensures our approach follow ethical and professional standards. It also provides support and reduce personal pressures when dealing with this dilemma. However, the cons are that it may slightly delay actions, which means the finance director may remain unaware for a short period. In addition, even with guidance, we may still need to deliver difficult news to the clients. Option 5, submit an interim report to the finance director or board. This option is to prepare a short interim report with verified findings and provide it to the finance director or the board immediately. The pros are it's ensure the board receive an accurate information quickly, allow them to make informed decision. It's also demonstrate honesty, accountability, and strong professional ethics. On the other hand, the cons includes the possibility of the regional directors feeling bypassed, which may strain the relationship. It may also be seen as escalating the issue, potentially creating an internal conflict within the organization. In conclusion, while each option has benefit and risk, the main goal should always be to protect integrity and maintain transparency and make sure accurate information reaches the right people for the ethical and responsible decision making. After evaluating all possible options, the most suitable and ethical approach is to combine three key actions. First, seek guidance from a senior partner or the ethics committee. These steps provide professional support and ensure the actions taken are aligned with ethical standards. It also gives confidence in handling the situation correctly and responsibly. Next, prepare an interim report with the findings gathered so far. This allows the information to be prepared in a clear, formal, and well-structured manner. By doing so, the board is made aware of the seriousness of these project issues without having to wait for the full report to be completed. Finally, provide an early and honest information to the finance director. This maintains transparency and allow the leadership team to take timely actions, especially during a period of financial pressure of the company. This combined approach is fair, responsible, and support ethical behavior. It protect the integrity of the consulting team and strengthen trust with the clients. Although it may create some tension with the regional directors, it prevent further damage to the company and help maintain confidence of shareholders and stakeholders. In conclusion, this approach balances professionalism, honesty, and accountability and ensure that accurate information reaches the right people at the right time.